Previously on
right
balls.
now, and somewhere probably the furthest thing away is probably two extremes from the desolate wastes of the Kalahari to the built-up city of London, where the buzz and the hype is all there again for the Paralympics. And Achmat has joined us on the phone. Achmat Hassiem is one of our South African athletes over there. Achmat, how's it going?
Hey, how's it, man? It's all good. Hey, yourself?
Yeah, very, very good. Nice to catch up with you today.
Bronze medal, congratulations.
Well done on your bronze, getting onto another one, adding onto the medals table there. Congratulations. Round of applause to Achmat.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you.
And what a hell of a story, eh? Achmat, going back to 2006 and now medaling in London in the Paralympics. It's a heck of a journey you've come, eh?
No, definitely. You know, it's a lot of hard work. You know, I lost my leg in August 2006. You know, during a routine life-saving training exercise. And you know, ever since then, it's been so hard. Like, you know, it's the sacrifices that I had to put in, and you know, all the hardship that I went through. You know, it's all finally paid off. You know, all those early mornings of waking up to go to training at like 4:30 in the morning. And you know, it's all finally paid off, and you know, I'm so happy and just so grateful for what has been brought upon me, and you know, I couldn't ask for any better feeling than being a medalist at the London 2012 Games.
I've got to ask you, just from when that happened, obviously the trauma and the shock of something that no one would ever predict and think would happen to them, even if you were a lifesaver. How long did it take for you to sort of refocus your goals and stuff? I mean, what was the time period between that happening and you deciding that you're going to now target winning a medal at the Olympic Games?
Well, I mean, like, after my shock attack, like, you know, while I was in the hospital, you know, as a child, it was always my dream to represent my country in any sport. You know, I've always, you know, if you ask my mom, you'll find out that as a kid, I always used to say, like, Mom, look at those guys, like, you know, in the green and gold, how did they get to that country and how did they get to that country? And my mom would tell me, no, you know, they make the South African team and then they go to MC all these other countries and they compete there. And, you know, that was my dream as a child, and that's all I wanted to do. And, you know, after my shock attack, I was lying in the hospital and I thought to myself, you know, what are my dreams of ever, you know, accomplishing that? You know, how am I ever going to represent my country and stuff? And that's when my brother came out to me in the hospital and he told me, you know, you don't have to give up on, you know, you can still achieve them. And he told me, obviously, like, he told me about Natalie du Toit and Oscar Pistorius, you know, what those guys have done and, you know, how they got to where they are today. And my brother told me basically that, you know, I can be the same person if I just put in the effort and stuff. And he told me you can also be donning the green and gold if you want to, and that's immediately what I started setting my mind onto. And myself and Natalie went to the same college, and you know, we were friends long before I lost my leg and before she lost hers as well. So you know, she sort of like inspired me as well to, you know, get into the pool, and she introduced me to my coach Brian Button, who's at Sports Science in Newland. And you know, the next thing I know, I was in the pool training with Brian Button, and I was breaking South African records in butterfly, and eventually I found myself qualifying to be in the South African team and going to Beijing. And, you know, a lot of questions have been coming about, like, you know, how am I different now between Beijing and between London? And, you know, the difference is that when I went to Beijing, I was like a kid in a candy store. You know, I got there and, you know, it was just, I was amazed by everything. You know, I was scared of my competitors. And, you know, I went there in such fear of the guys I'm going to race. But, you know, I've represented my country many times since then. And I've matured a lot since Beijing. And, you know, coming to London, I now see myself as not, you know, being that fearful guy anymore, but becoming the fear. And, you know, being in that call-out room before you step onto that pool deck, you know, people looking at you going, oh, goodness, you know, do I have to race this guy? You know, it's nice finally being that guy. And, you know, I was really close to the other guys, and you know, within the next 4 years, you're definitely going to see me as the world record holder and the gold medalist. So
there we go. So you remain. That should be your middle name. Not like boxers have their nicknames. Achmat the Fear Hassiem.
Yes.
You are the fear. I love that quote. You are now the fear. That is awesome.
Yeah, no, definitely.
And just listening to you, and I mean, you're thousands of miles away, and I can't see you, but I just listen, and I can just hear in your voice a completely positive outlook on life. You've got a smile in your voice, and it sounds like pretty much from after the shark attack happened to, as you say, in hospital, readjusting your dreams as opposed to giving up and having to, take some time off before you start dreaming again, that you've kind of been a positive guy right the way through.
No, definitely. My family, as a family, we might not have much as a family, but what we do have is, we have each other, and we have support, and we have love, and obviously we use that, and we are a very positive family because of that. To make the best of what we have, and just to live life, to the fullest, live each day, and just be happy all the time, and that's what we try and live it by. And I like to tell people now, we might not have much, but what we do have right now is a Paralympic medal. And we are really, really happy about that. I mean, just yesterday I was Skyping with my family, and it was unbelievable. I mean, they were having a braai at my house, at our house, and they were obviously just telling me this is our pre-celebrations for when you come home.
Awesome.
So I'm looking forward to seeing them again, and it's going to be good.
That's brilliant. Simon?
Well, Achmat, you won't remember this. You've done a lot of interviews, but I spoke to you when I was working down in Cape Town at Voice of the Cape, and in 2008, and it was 2 years after your accident. And even back then, I remember sitting there chatting to you and being so impressed with your attitude and the goals that you set out for yourself. And it comes as no surprise that you've achieved this. So congratulations.
Thank you so very much.
That is awesome. What is left now? What's the rest of your stay over there? When do you manage to get back home and go and enjoy a braai with your family and everyone? What else have you still got to do there?
Well, I mean, like today we've got like Charles Boward that is swimming today, so we're going to go and support him.
Awesome.
And in the pool, and he's probably going to try and bring us back another medal, and and then obviously got some training to do as well, because I'm racing on Wednesday morning, myself and Kevin Paul.
Okay.
And we'll be racing in the 100-meter freestyle as well as the 400-meter freestyle the following day on Thursday. And then Kevin's obviously got his big one coming up, which is the 100-meter breaststroke, which he is currently the world champion for. So, we're looking at a good few medals still coming back from the pool. And, it's looking good for Team South Africa. At the moment, we're probably just going to go back to that dining hall, which is covered in food. Honestly, I wish I could explain to you guys how insane this dining hall is. You walk in and there is just food as far as the eye can see, including that McDonald's. But we try and just not look at that at the moment.
Well, if you're saying Bolt can have it before his race, anyone can, I suppose.
Oh no, definitely. I mean. And it's just absolute. I mean, I've been living off prawn dumplings, really.
Oh, stop it!
I think that sort of gives me my edge.
Awesome stuff. Well, if you can, take a picture. If you've got one of those smartphones, which I'm sure you have, and if you haven't got one, you're going to get one soon. Take a picture and what is are you on Twitter at all, Achmat?
Yes, I am. It's just at Achmat Hassiem, and you can catch up on all the crazy things I'm doing and all the other funny stuff as well. It's been great in the village. I mean, the village is built so nicely. It's very beautiful. The people here are so friendly. And, currently at the moment, I just got back from a press conference. So I'm standing here with my medal in my hand.
Awesome.
So, I'm having everyone look at me and just sort of staring at me, wanting to take a photo. So it's cool.
Well, do us a favor if you can. Just drop that medal somewhere in that buffet and take a picture of the medal in the middle of the food, and then just tweet it. And just copy at Balls Radio, BALLZ.
At Balls Radio.
Yes,
I will do that.
Okay, at Balls Radio is balls with a Z. Just copy that on your tweet, and then we'll retweet it so everyone can have a look and see what you're about at Grays, and also
cool.
what you're
at Balls Radio, one word.
All one word at Balls Radio, balls with a Z. Just tweet it. We'll retweet that, and we can have a look and see what you're going to eat and what your medal looks like as well.
I'll do that right now.
Awesome stuff. And tweets coming through, inspiring stuff. People are really inspired just listening to you speak. Well done, Achmat. Really proud of you, and flying the South African flag there. And good luck. Until Kevin, because he was kind of going, these other races, he's just going for the 100 breaststroke. That's the one he's targeting. but tell you maybe not to count out maybe medals in those other two that you guys, or the other ones you guys are going to be competing in together.
No, definitely. I mean, my 100-meter butterfly is my main race, and you know, I'm really proud and happy to have medals for that. You know, I'm just bringing a medal home to the country, and that's what's important. And you know, so I'm really happy for that. But you know, we do have another two coming up, and I mean, myself and Kevin are really close to each other. I think we one position apart from each other. So I mean, one moment he'll be sixth, and the next moment I'll be fifth, and he'll be fifth, and I'll be sixth. So you know, it's gonna be really a really hard fight for it. And my 100 freestyle. I mean, I'm just looking to basically just warm up, sort of like for my 400 freestyle. And my 400 freestyle, I'm looking at hopefully, you know, to make the finals and hopefully pull an upset and come home with some more bling.
There we go, more bling for you. Achmat, it's lekker chatting to you. Jaco says, well done on the medal. He wishes you all the best. And Bradley says he's getting all choked up here listening to you. So we're feeling really proud, some of our people listening out there. Travel back safe when you do, but good luck for your other events, okay?
Thank you so much for the call, eh? Thank you, guys.
Cheers, Achmat.
Thanks, Achmat.
Ciao, bye-bye. And don't forget that tweet.
I won't. I'll do it right now.
All right, boss. Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Bye. There we go.
Bye.
Achmat Hassiem. He is on Twitter at Achmat. That's ACHMAT. Hassiem, HASSIEM, all one word.
What a nice sounding person and confident
he's so
and everything.
excited. You can just hear it.
Like just to hear someone in their voice, you can hear how
Yes.
positive they are as
Yes.
well. And obviously over the moon about his medal performance at the Paralympic Games. Kind of an appropriate song to play afterwards. Had it lined up purely by coincidence. K9 and waving flag on balls.
2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Mondays to Fridays live on balls.co.za. Balls.co.za.